All right, guys, I think it's safe to say that The Mandalorian season number 1 was a welcome surprise to the Star Wars family. And it pretty much launched Disney Plus. The only reason why people were getting Disney Plus is because The Mandalorian season 1 was on there and Baby Yoda ended up stealing the show. And Dave Filoni was heavily involved with The Mandalorian, and he's going to be heavily involved with season 2. And we all know that Dave Filoni's favorite character, his pride and joy, is one Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars, in case you don't know, has become one of the best characters in Star Wars history. Absolutely. When the Clone Wars came out and I actually saw her, I really enjoyed her. And she got stronger and stronger as the seasons went on. And now she is going to be making her first live action appearance in The Mandalorian Season 2. The Mandalorian Season 2 is bringing in Ahsoka. And guess who's going to be portraying the character of Ahsoka in live action? You guys probably already know this because I'm recording this a day after the news dropped. It is Rosario Dawson. Rosario Dawson is a very, very good actress. And I always thought if Ahsoka was going to be coming to live action, that Rosario Dawson would be my number one choice. Not only is she a very, very good actress, but she has the look of Ahsoka. She really, really has the look of Ahsoka. So I think this is a very, very good move by Lucasfilm to bring her in to play Ahsoka in The Mandalorian Season 2. Now, we don't actually have confirmation from Lucasfilm themselves. I don't believe Rosario Dawson has said anything about taking on the role of Ahsoka. But a lot of Star Wars fans are really, really happy that she's coming in and Ahsoka is actually going to be in live action. But don't go to Twitter. Do not go to Twitter. Woke Twitter is trying to cancel Rosario Dawson. Why am I not surprised by this? This is what they do. Okay? And I got to tell you this. Woke Twitter, they are not Star Wars fans. They're not. They have never supported Star Wars. I can tell you why. You want to know why? Because a lot of these people on woke Twitter are always criticizing the roles of men in Star Wars. They're always criticizing white dudes and white men. They may not know that it was a white man that started Star Wars. But let's move on. That's another story, so I digress. Rosario Dawson, last year she had an incident to where some person actually tried to accuse her of like transphobia or whatever and abuse or whatever. And all it is allegations. And I think that thing actually may already be all done right now. I couldn't really tell you for sure. But to the woke Twitter mafia, it's absolute gospel. It's true. You know? It's absolutely true to them. Because woke Twitter does not believe in any kind of facts, any kind of evidence. If there's an allegation that goes against their narrative, they are going to cancel you. And that's exactly what woke Twitter is doing right now at the moment. But you know what? That's not really the most concerning part because, woke Twitter is going to do what they do. This is what they do all the time. SJWs are not happy unless they're unhappy because that's what they do. But now it's pretty concerning when you actually have people associated with Lucasfilm being brought into the cancel Rosario Dawson mob. And the main one I'm talking about right now is Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Palpatine author Rae Carson. Now, Rae Carson, I've seen her on Twitter. She's crazy. She absolutely does not understand Star Wars at all. I don't know how in the world she got the job to write the book. It's clear that she knows nothing about Star Wars, but yet she got the job, so it is what it is. At first, she kind of expressed her happiness about Rosario Dawson coming in and playing Ahsoka. She even said that, she'll miss Ashley Eckstein Ashley Eckstein playing Ahsoka. Now, here's the thing. This is probably another thing I don't think she understands here. Rosario Dawson gets the role, but I absolutely believe that Ashley Eckstein is going to be the voice. And I truly believe that Ashley Eckstein should be the voice because Ahsoka has become so synonymous with Ashley Eckstein as the voice. Very similar to the way that James Earl Jones is the voice of Vader. That's just my opinion. Maybe not on that level, but when I hear Ahsoka, I hear Ashley Eckstein. So I highly doubt that Rosario Dawson, they're going to use her voice. I don't think it'll work. But as far as, the acting goes, yes, she's definitely a better choice than Ashley Eckstein to me. But anyway, the woke Twitter mob here, they go out there, they put all these allegations out there as facts that Rosario Dawson is this transphobe or whatever. And Ray Carson then gets sucked into the mafia. And she actually wrote this on Twitter. She said, also, apparently, Dawson is a gross person. My joy meter just went from 10 to 0. Wow. And this is the person that wrote the book to Star Wars Episode 9. Now she's not happy about Rosario Dawson coming on board. And you would think all these woke, crazy SJWs, including Ray Carson, would be super excited that Rosario Dawson, a black woman, is coming into Star Wars. You would think they would be really, really happy about this. But you know what? SJWs don't believe in what they say. And also, Rosario Dawson came out a few months ago and said she was a part of the alphabet community. Honestly, I don't see how she's a part of the alphabet community. She didn't go into any details. And also, she's dating Cory Booker, who is a straight man. So I don't get it, but I digress. But hopefully she keeps her job on this. Hopefully Lucasfilm does not give in to the outrage. And if Lucasfilm gives into the outrage of woke Twitter, remember, this is the same company, Lucasfilm, that said they don't need to listen to the fans. If they listen to woke Twitter, and woke Twitter is definitely not Star Wars fans, then we're going to have a major problem. So if Lucasfilm listens to woke Twitter, that means they have selective listening. That means they'll listen to the SJWs, but they won't listen to the true Star Wars fans. But personally, I hope that Rosario Dawson keeps the job. I think she's going to be tremendous in the role of Ahsoka. And like I said before, she would have been my first choice to be Ahsoka. She has the look. She's also a very good actress. But we'll kind of see what happens now that you actually have a writer with Star Wars basically saying that they're not excited anymore about this because of these allegations against Rosario Dawson. And I read up on the allegations. You can read up on them too if you want. No point in me actually going and diving into them right here in this video, because that's another story for another day. The problem is the outrage mob on Twitter. And the outrage mob on Twitter, to them, they have done nothing wrong ever in their lives. They're just completely perfect. They're perfect human beings. And we all know that none of us are perfect human beings. The woke Twitter, they're perfect. That's why they want to cancel you. That is why they want to cancel everything. And for the last time, Twitter is not reality. Twitter is mostly a lot of fake people on there, that just hide behind Twitter and get outraged about everything. But this is the people, that Lucasfilm has been pandering to. That's why their Star Wars movies suck. Absolutely suck. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Are you excited about Rosario Dawson coming into Star Wars The Mandalorian as Ahsoka Tano? I am. I really am. But the Twitter outrage is real. From woke Twitter. From the SJWs. Because they don't want her to be Ahsoka. And they probably don't even know who Ahsoka is. But that's outrage culture. That's cancel culture. Guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. And we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.